Don't take your money to banks. Bola Tinubu will stop naira swap policy when he becomes president, said Rufai. Hello everyone, welcome to st0p TV. Kaduna State Governor Nasir Rufai has advised a cross-section of Nigerians in the north not to take their old naira notes to the banks as the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC, Bola Tinubu, will win and cancel the policy. In a video obtained by the Whistler on Wednesday, Rufai was seen speaking in Hausa language, the popular language in the north, advising the people at a location that could not be verified that they should keep their money at home until the conduct of the presidential election on February 25, 2023. The event at which he made the statement could not also be verified as at press time. The governor was speaking against the backdrop of calls from some quarters for the Central Bank of Nigeria to extend the deadline for use of old naira notes to allow for adequate circulation of the new naira notes. The governor was one of the three governors on the platform of the APC that approached the Supreme Court to stop the policy. Others are the Kogi State Governor Yaya Bello and Zamfara State Governor Bello Matawali. The Apex Court on Wednesday granted an interim injunction against the CBN, barring it from stopping the use of the old naira notes and fixed February 15th for hearing. Rufai, who has been a strong opponent of the policy, was seen in the video standing in the midst of people, telling them to stop taking your money to the banks. Nobody will say your money has no value. Nobody can do that. Have patience. It's just the time we are in. Nobody will say that your money has no value, the former FCT minister declared. He added that it remains 18 days today. Once they finish the election, the big message that Bola Tinubu will give is that they are going to change this policy. You people should help us talk to your family members and everyone to stop taking this money to the bank and continue their trading. He pleaded with the people. So let's take some comments. Somebody said, I only pity those that will follow your stupid advice. Are you CBN or do you have any monetary policy power? Don't mislead people, Rufai. You are only dreaming of ruling this country under Tinubu. Another said, Obi knows what to do, not Tinubu. Another said, look at the fool. Who told you in your dream world that Tinubu will become our next president? Does Aso Villa look like reimbursement home? Another said, Rufai dreams cannot come to reality by special grace of God. They depend on money sharing. Their plan shall be consumed by fire in Jesus' name. Another said, it can only be a president if he is allowed to share his ordered fund. Anyone who shares cash for vote at a polling unit shall be lynched. Drink your thing. Another said, Tinubu will govern Rufai family, but not Nigeria. Tinubu is president of the Yoruba, not Nigeria. Another said, who told you that those bearing Yoruba names are real Yorubas? They bear those to earn 1 kg each of rice and beans, plus 1 liter of vegetable oil, topped with same watched naira notes, which will survive them for the rest of their miserable lives. Another said, the money you gave them, Abi. Another said, Tinubu will be president in Animal's Kingdom. Another said, Rufai is a very dangerous man. If Tinubu loses the election and next president decides to continue with the CBN monetary policy in core, it means that a cross-section of the populace will be impoverished, thereby creating further instability. Does anyone need further proof to know who is the commander-in-chief of Boko Haram? Another said, Rufai, you are misleading your people by advising them not to bank their old 200, 500, and 1,000 naira notes, promising them that your party's presidential candidate Bola Tinubu would reverse the policy of redesigning the naira. Some of you in the APC live in a fool's paradise by believing Nigerians would disregard all these hardships you have subjected them to over the past 7 years and still vote for you to continue. You'll be shocked by Sunday, February 26th, when the results begin to trickle in from across the country. You will then know how far. Continue to live in delusion. Another said, Rufai, you're not a good man. You and your family will make Tinubu president, okay? Another said, why won't he stop it when the entire Nigeria money is in his house, Mr. Bullion Van? Another said, Rufai, or what's your name called? You need to examine yourself. You need attention urgently. Okay, so these are many more comments are the comments that came in with this utterance by Governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, who said people should not take their money to the banks because Tinubu will stop naira swap policy when he's president. I think this is a very, very unwise thing to say by a governor, to tell people to act contrary to what the law, or yes, president has the law in Nigeria, whether we like it or not, because our legislators, we don't know, they just enjoy to snooze. They find everything that the presidency does as the all in all. Nobody can challenge the presidency, so with this now, this honestly is not supposed to be, because if anybody should have done this, they'll be the first to first shouting, saying, oh, they're anti-government and everything. So as the governor of Kaduna State now turned himself to an anti-government, despite being a part and parcel of this administration, whether he likes it or not, whether there are some cabals that edged him out or not, that is not our concern. Our concern is he is part and parcel and has been unapologetically part and parcel of the Buhari-led federal government of Nigeria. So why is he now taking an anti-government stand? What trailer passed between them, as people will say in the local palace? What are they driving at? Why are they using this method to just, disrupt people's brain and mental health? When you're telling people in a particular village in Kaduna not to swap their naira notes, so they should keep, their community of old naira notes there, because you have assured them as the lord of their land that Bola Ahmed Tinubu would be the president. I think our politicians take so much liberties because power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. And that is a sign of what we are seeing with the way Governor Nasir El-Rufai has been marshalling all this while. He started coming out, confirming the cabal, talking at this, talking at that, and he's not as bold enough to name the cabals that he's been talking about. And that's where we give kudos to Najatu Mohammed, the former APC PCC director, who after she left the organization, she said the cabals are so and so. So what exactly is being eaten by El-Rufai? If he's strong enough and he feels that, he can face the government, why wouldn't he mention the cabal? Because Najatu said, I am not like Nasir El-Rufai that cannot name names. She named names, and she named the First Lady of Nigeria, that's the Aisha Buhari, as part of the cabal. So we are watching interesting things. The only sorrowful thing is that when the elephants fight, it is the grass that bear the brunt. What's your opinion on this? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. We hope in the next 18 days, the election will take place, and hopefully we'll get in a president that would have pity on the people. See you in the next video. May God bless Nigeria. Bye for now.